So let's make this dynamic section. So first of all, we'll need to go to this particular section. So I'll close all other open tabs and just open this comparison table only. So I'll rename this. I'll rename this to be comparison table with image, because I'll create another section which would be named as comparison table with image. Okay, so the other section would be just comparison table. All right, so I need to make these sections dynamic. All right, so the first thing is we have this blocks image, and then do we have blocks? We have blocks, yes. We have table. In the table we have rich text and body, subtitle, and yeah, everything. So let's see what we can do with this table. So comparison table, we have body, subtitle. Okay, okay, so I'll name it as table, so that it's kind of obvious that we are working with tables. So okay, so that section is totally gone just because I removed that I renamed that comparison table. So I'll have to add table again, and we don't need the button, so we'll remove the button. Okay, so now we'll put the image as it was before. So I'll put the image, this one, as it was before. So nothing changed, but now this section is basically somewhat called table section. All right, table block. In this, first of all, what I need is in this what I need is uh, comparison table will have main headings. So in the settings section, so we will add settings section. In the settings section, we will add 3 more fields. That would be the headings, and that would be just text block. So I'll just use type text, and we'll name that as heading 1, and default value would be heading 1, and the label would be heading 1, and the info which I want to provide would be shows the headers of the comparison table. Okay, so we have this one created, I'll be duplicating it for 3, 2, 3, because we need 3. So heading 1, heading, then we'll name it as heading 2, 2, 2, and then heading 3. Okay, so we have these headers coming up, and let's make them dynamic now. So we'll ensure that this is coming from that end. All right, so so this is where we have the headings. So if I remove the class default, what will happen? Would that make any changes to what we have? Nothing. So it will not change anything. So I'm gonna remove this class default. Okay, so I think so I accidentally closed my code editor. Okay, so I'm not sure where did that go, but yeah, let me reopen it, because it's not the case that I cannot open it. So we can close the unnecessary tabs. We have this unnecessary tab, so we have this liquid, we do have only this. So comparison table, now this thing is now we don't have any class at the moment. We can give it, so this thing is repeating. So what we'll do is we'll use okay, so this thing is repeating. Basically we have 3 blocks over here. So I think so I need to refresh this page. I need to get section dot settings dot now header heading 1. Okay, so this is heading 1, and then this is heading 2, this is heading 3, 2, and then this is heading 3. Okay, we can make it in blocks also, but that will make the process complex. So let's not do that at the moment, because so first value is brand logo. So let's see, we scroll down, we do have some heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. So let's see, where is our comparison table? Yeah, so we have this heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, and the brand one, and then we have C1, and then C2, C1, and then C2. Okay, all right, so I save it. Now I need a block which has these 3 values, 1, 2, like 1. So in this block thing, what I need is I need one title, then the either check value the heading 1 value, heading 2 value, heading 3 value. Okay, so it can be a checkbox or something else, but yeah, it's gonna be repeating. So everything here now is going to repeat. Okay, so let's see what we can cover over here. So class tick, so T coverage class tick, and we have one for tick and one for this is for tick mark, and the other one is for cross mark. So uh, we'll do one thing. We will use for block in section settings dot block section, maybe is it in section dot settings, no, is it section dot blocks. Okay, and I'll repeat this percentage and for. Okay, now this is going to be the repeating block. In this repeating block, what we need is, the first thing is the title. So let's go to the table thing. The first thing we need is not text, it's title. So we'll just use this for now. So the first thing is title, and that should be title, and then title, and then title, and title of the row. Okay, title of the row selected, right? And with that, we have this section. Now in this we do not need the rich text, we do not need other steps, we don't need this rich text, we don't need this. Instead, what we need is either a yes or a no thing, right? So if it is checked or unchecked, so let's see uh, the schema, Shopify schema, true or false. Okay, so you can use this schema. Okay, so is checked, something like that. All right, uh, okay, let's see, and let's we add. So I think so I need to wrap this in this, and yeah, show content, show is checked. So I need it for three, uh, three. So this is the first heading, heading 1 is checked. By default we'll make it as false. So heading checked one. So we'll use we'll repeat this 3 times, and I'll put for 3 and 3 and then 2 and then 2. Okay, so we have proper things now. All right, we can format this if we want, but I'll leave it for now because it. So let's test it out. So we have this thing, and let's put it into action. I'll not refresh this page because this would be required for me to fill in the informations. And so I have what I have is heading checked. So this ID I need. So let's see. So we have this as blog dot settings dot heading checked title, I think title. Okay, this is first thing, and we are going to check if here we'll check percentage if checked. That means if it is true, then it will show this, otherwise else it will show percentage, and if percentage, and if, then it will show, otherwise it will show this. Okay, and same so heading unchecked, so block dot settings dot heading. All right, so same goes for heading 2 and same goes for heading 3. So heading 1 is good, heading 2, and then we can have for the heading 1 heading 3. And for now I can actually remove these, because now we have this whole small section and this works. And let's check the product page. We have this cross because everything is unchecked at the moment. So let's refresh this page, and I'll use the values which were previously there, so that I'm able to fill in the values. So yeah, title, so the title would be this. Heading 1 is checked. If yes, then it's checked, otherwise it's unchecked. All right, so we can add as many as we want, right? So what we'll do is we will can we duplicate this add block? Okay, so I think so there is a limit for this, so let's remove that limit thing. No limit, so we are not going for limit. Okay, so we can add as many as we want. Save it. and refresh it so that we have other values also which we can populate over here. So heading 1 is checked. We can actually now duplicate this, duplicate, and then duplicate. Okay, what it is happening is now what's happening is it's actually duplicating the whole row itself, and that's not what I want actually. So let's see what is happening here. So uh, okay, block, we have this block. I think so I did something wrong. Maybe it should be TD, which should be uh, the block in there. So I think I might have done something wrong, but I don't think so. That's the issue over here. T row is 1. Like what we need here is another row like this. That's what I'm doing actually. So why is it not working? Let's see, because it should work. N4. So we started this block, we saved it, we refreshed it. Okay, so when table, now here comes the problem. For block in section, okay, so there is a problem here. I am repeating the loop which is there. So I can access this whole thing using the blocks. So when table uh, then I think so what I can do is I can actually so I think so I need to find a resolution for this, and the resolution, the easiest resolution which I think would be to remove the button block, I guess, and remove the cases block. We don't need the case block here, so we don't need the case block type, etc. We just need to move this outside of this. Okay, so outside of this, and even this should be outside of the for loop. So even this would not matter here, because we'll get block dot settings. uh, so we'll close this t body. T body should be closed over here, maybe, uh, or before that, I guess. Yeah, and I think so that would work now. Let's see. Okay, let's duplicate this. Okay, now this is working fine, and we can add as many as we want. Okay, so whenever you come across such problems, don't worry about the problems, because the problem can arise because of some code related issues. Okay, but you'll have to be pretty confident in working out the solution. All right. So this is above FAQ. This is above FAQ, so I'll put this above FAQ. FAQ. Yeah. Okay. Wait. This is above FAQ. And where is above FAQ is the video part. So we have this comparison table coming up over here, and I think so. Yeah, that's it. We'll create few more things.